Frederick William Buttke, written by Carolyn Booty Rosbrim. Frederick Buttke was my great-grandfather and the father of my paternal grandmother. No one living has ever met him, of course, so what little I know of him comes from historical records and one comment that my father made about him. I believe that he was born in Germany on August 27, 1839, to Karl and Dorothea Buttke, and that they, perhaps with other children, immigrated to the United States during his early childhood. He enlisted as a volunteer in Company C, Wisconsin 4th Cavalry Regiment on April 23, 1866, and fought in the Civil War, War of the Rebellion, as it was called, in the Union Army. The 4th Cavalry fought in the battles of Vicksburg, Port Hudson, Helena, and Prairie Grove, and more that I am sure are not recorded in history. Apparently he survived the war without injury, or at least serious injury, and mustered out on April 13, 1866. Records indicate that he married Apollonia, a.k.a. Paulina, a.k.a. Pauline Price, on September 15, 1869, in Milwaukee. As time went on, they had 10 children, 6 of whom lived to maturity. Their youngest was my grandmother, Clara. Fred was employed as a coachman, which seems to be equivalent to our taxi driver. Sometime between the federal census of 1880 and 1890, the couple separated. The census lists Pauline as divorced, but my father said people did not divorce in those days. He lived alone for some years. As early as 1865, drives to collect money to build a permanent home for soldiers were being held. This resulted in a structure on the grounds of the Woods Veterans Administration, as it is now called. In his later years, Fred lived in a domiciliary care there. He died on July 7, 1922. He is buried in the National Cemetery at Wood.